You saw what happened in the news, right? That Kyoto Animation had a horrible fire and 33 people died. God, so horrifying. Sentai set up a GoFundMe page that's been getting a lot of money. I threw a little bit of cash at them. I'll link that in the description in case you didn't already know. But no matter what horrifying things happen in the real world, I can breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief when I get to come into a virtual world and exercise some escapism for a little bit. Once again, my breath is taken away by how gorgeous this is. Really, this aesthetic is just amazing. I really love how this looks. Real life adulting kept me from sitting down and recording for a few weeks, but that's become an unfortunate norm. That's like just how things go now. Welcome to being an adult and having an adult life. Where the rich people at the top try to extract as much value from your labor as possible. But I shouldn't complain too much because, like, as workers go, I'm well off and should not be too worried about my prospects. Bring a doll to be granted passage. I do have a doll that I got from the, I got from the Abyss Watcher. So, of course, just a nice walk across a bridge was too good to be true. I'm going to die now, aren't I? Can I fight this thing? Almost certainly not, right? Huh. That's not really a dragon so much as it is like it's like a mutant dragon warg hybrid. I half expect some Tolkienian orcs to be riding on the backs of this thing. Although it's much larger than the Tolkienian wargs were. Oh, and GMA made a mistake, or not a mistake, he made a joke about, hey, look, it's like you're going into Disneyland because you've got the Disneyland's logo skyline there, Buena Vista, and you're going to get to meet Pluto. So this thing is probably Pluto. Alright, so time to figure out how the hell to get across. Maybe I just run really fast? I don't know. Okay, running is working so far. Can it not pass through there? Aha, no. This really pisses you off, doesn't it? Your prey is like within 2 inches of your face and you can't bite me. But this has got to be a bit of player training for some mechanic that's going to come up in this area, right? I don't know this thing's real name, so I'll just stick to GMA's nickname of calling it Pluto for right now. Oh. So there's going to be areas that I have to run through like mad, and passing through this little filter wall, this invisible electric fence, if we're sticking with the dog metaphor, will make me safe. So I've got a lot of gauntleting to do, probably. Rime Blue Moss Clump? Oh, that must clear. That clears Frostbite, I bet, right? Yeah. I don't even care if there's a giant demon warg chasing me down and trying to eat the shit out of me, because this place is just really gorgeous. I mean, I don't know if I've ever been exposed to an aesthetic like this before, where it's got like traditional European Gothic architecture on steroids. Let's be clear about that, first off. Like, I mean, Europe has cathedrals, and it has great ancient Christian buildings and all these things, but that in any given modern city, you have, like, maybe 1 or 2 buildings like this kind of acting as a historical preservation site. Like, Gothic architecture like this isn't common. And it was never, like, really developed to this degree and have so much of it sticking out all over the place. So this is, like, a real logical conclusion to how much Gothic architecture you can have somewhere. And then the juxtaposed aesthetic comes from having it be all covered in a moonlit snowfield, which is really super gorgeous. I am really, really digging it. It's nice. Hi. And there's random ghosts walking around, too, so that's pretty cool. We can't affect each other, huh? Someone up there looks like a retainer to Lord Gwendolyn. Where are you going? And does it matter? Almost certainly not. Well, not now anyway, because you just disappeared from the universe. Alright, so what enemies do I have to fight? I am Darkmoon Gwendolyn. My father wanted another daughter. You never stop doing that, do you? Ah. Gonna learn how to fight you. Slowly and painfully, with a lot of trial and error. That combo likes to pursue me as I'm rolling away. Yeah, it'll just be like learning to fight the Silver Knights in Anor Londo all over again. Even though I'm sure this area is not directly equivalent to Anor Londo. Because what possibly could be directly equivalent to Anor Londo? You can stagger pretty easily at least. Which means if I can get in, I can do something. Oh, you drop large Titanite shards. I can dig that. Could always use Titanite. This is a return site. Give me quick access to the bonfire again after I've spent a few hundred hours in this place. The thrill of the Boreal Valley. It's all snowy and pretty, but still you're gonna die. Ah, that charge up move has got some reach. Oh no. You drink a draught that shoots magic missiles, man. Naked aggression is surely the order of the day. And if you're so easy to stagger, then I shouldn't be spending time on fierce attacks. I should be trying to bombard you to death with quicker, weaker attacks. Oh, yeah. If I can get one hit off on you, you're piss easy. Yeah. Pontiff. That's what you guys are. The Pontiff Knights. Oh, good. So now I don't have to make up some embarrassingly stupid name for you because I don't know what else to call you. The Butter Knights. Hey, supposedly the Black Knights of... Nothing back here? No. The Black Knights of Dark Souls 1 had to eat, right? And if they had any kind of cattle, they may have made some kind of butter, even if it was just like goat butter or something. Any milkable animal. Okay, you're much less threatening. Ah, wow. A giant burning halberd? Yeah, that's what that looks like. Or no, that's a standard. I see. You're a pyromancing magician is what you are. Come over here and mance pyros like a man. God, that hurt. Do not get touched by the fire. Good lord. But how can you be a fire elemental when your friends use ice magic and you live in an icy place? That's like the Pokemon Sword and Shield demo when you go into a water gym and fight a person who has a Vulpix. Chug through that Estus. Don't have a single drop left. If you're not going through all your Estus, you're not fighting hard enough. You're really tall, by the way. There's like basketball players that would look up at you. What you want? That is a lot of bodies for such a short amount of time, but hey, I ain't complaining. I do love me some good combat. And I do love exploring level architecture that, while extremely pretty, is also empty. And the viewer of this video screams at the screen, "You day! Why did you spend 5 minutes rubbing your face against the railing? That's clearly an out-of-bounds portion of the map." Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, I thought that was Pluto again. Ow, ow, ow. Come down here and say that to my face, big man. See, magic don't mean nothing if I can get close. So that's the whole point, isn't it? Just to zone me away so that I can't get close. It's a strategy, not a tactic. I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm not good at any of the things I think, feel, say, or do. Yep, it's a flurry of quick attacks is what keeps you guys dealt with. It's not about darting in and out to get one big attack that clips off your whole health bar. It's about being just nakedly aggressive and destroying everything you believe in. I vote out your political party and install my own. Hello, Crystal Slug. More twinkling tight. Actually, no, that's good, because the ice sword that I got, I think, if I'm remembering properly, is upgraded with Twinkling Titanite that I'd sold before. So I won't do any more of that. Like, any upgrade material I'll get, I will keep. Because I can farm up souls elsewhere. I don't need to sell my valuable, precious mats for it. Now, where might some items be hidden? Is this like one normal person and one really skinny person, or is this a man and a woman? What is the game trying to tell me with the different body shapes? Like, this hourglass thing you've got going on over here is just a little bit too pronounced. There's no way any organs would fit into that body. Organs. That's my favorite word. Hey guys, do you want to buy some organs? It looks like you should be able to walk over there, but no, clearly out of bounds. That big building over there, I want to call it a cathedral. because that's the closest analog to anything that has that kind of architecture in real life is a cathedral or a grand temple of some variety. But given the Souls game visual design nomenclature, it's probably a palace that has some really horrifying boss fight inside. It'll take you at least 25 attempts, and that you'll eventually beat through a really shitty cheese strategy that you're not proud about. Never let a scythe user get within striking range. GMA learned that the hard way. But I also learned the hard way that you should never be a scythe user who gets within striking range of the dragon's tooth. Ooh. I shiver with the violence that was enacted upon my bones. All these upgrade mats. I'm digging it, I'm digging it. I could have swore I saw an enemy over here a second ago. Oh, there we are. How are there more of you? Whatever. If I don't need to engage you, no need to waste the resources. This exploration's already promising to be very slow and expensive, because I'll have to learn how to fight these guys efficiently, just like I did with the Silver Knights. No difference whatsoever. But I had a lot of fun learning how to fight the Silver Knights. Again, I'm not complaining. Screwed that up. Ah! Yeah, it's alright. Now, unlike the Silver Knights, these guys seem to just walk around instead of standing in one static place forever. So you might be able to avoid a lot of combat by understanding their patrol route. But they also move so incredibly slowly that it would take for flippin' ever to just wait for them to walk around. If I can start a combo, they're dead. You're not that tough, you're just fast, and you slice off a lot of health. That's fine, though. High risk-reward combat is really fun. And you give 900 souls each? It's pretty good. It's also pretty good if this is a way to farm up lots of large shards. Ooh, that'll do nicely.
Pretty be careful.
Oh yeah, that sword ring does actually hit a lot harder if your health is high. Okay. All right. Pontiff Knight Curve Sword. So the philosophy of hitting these guys is strike first. If you can hit them first, they're just screwed. But if they hit you first, you're screwed. Sudden death. Yeah, unfortunately, these guys also drop a lot of their crappy armor that I'm going to have no use for. Getting tons of souls, though. I could actually level up here somewhat easily. Yeah, they've actually made a situation where I can't easily snipe them off from afar, as is my usual tactic. Because if I try to stay in one place, regardless of whether I'm behind cover or not, that guy will pyro me to death. But it's also difficult to get up close because he's got all those little buddies with him. So what I need to do is lure the buddies out and fight them outside of pyromancy range. Yeah, this should work. I think I can do this. Oh yeah, those upgrades. I'm loving it. Hitting a lot harder. Never underestimate how important weapon upgrades are. Especially when you're somebody who depends upon melee so heavily like I do. Because I just love getting up close and slashing the shit out of things. Oh. Is it possible to give your very heart a boner? If so, that's probably like a really terrifying medical condition, and you should go to the ER right now. But I still have it. My heart has a boner. There's an engorged penis in my chest. You beat me at the range game for sure. You know, this staff flaming wand thing, banner standard thing that you're using, could make a somewhat effective melee weapon if you would just start swinging up as I was approaching you. You can knock the crap out of me. And now with my scythe upgrades, I can kill one of you in a single stamina bar. I mean, in principle, I agree with... But have you ever stopped to consider that maybe... This makes sense. This makes all kinds of physical sense what I'm doing right now. Oh, hey. You want to come join the fun? I can slash at you through a wall, too. God, how many of you are there? Well, whatever. I gotta go deal with your buddy right now anyway. Ooh. Pyromancer saw me. Which means I gotta get up close, because that's the only thing that works. You are kind of weak and pathetic if I can get up close. It's your zoning game that's dangerous. And then the zombie philosopher out on the sidelines is going to be trying to make some kind of epistemological point like... But I shouldn't poke too much fun. When you're a frozen zombie in a snowy gothic hellscape, maybe making weird noise is just how you cope with things. Lightning gem, yes, for lightning upgrades. Which in a Souls game must just be like directly equivalent to an all damage all the time upgrade. Because everything's weak to lightning. Magic clutch ring. Compromises damage absorption. What does that mean? It increases the amount of damage I take? I see, yeah. Okay, so these rings make me take more damage in exchange for giving better damage of a specific type. Now, what about this item? You have to fall down from the platform up above, right? Unless there's some machinery that lowers this platform. Oh. A way in that I ran right past. That's my typical MO, you know? Whatever is the easiest way of doing things, I will just naturally avoid without thinking about it. The Church of Yorshka. That name, Yorshka, is familiar. I think I've seen characters named after Yorshka, or have Yorshka in their titles on Denburu. I've also been playing a truly irresponsible amount of Diablo 3 on the Switch, just because it's a, activity that's fun to dump hours into while waiting for an on-call shift to pass, and it can also just be paused arbitrarily because it's on the Switch, and just hit the power button and that pauses everything. Proof of a Concord kept. And so I'm like in the habit of destroying every object that's in a room, because in that game, if you destroy lots of objects, you get a speed boost. Proof that Dark Spirit was found by the Blue Sultan. Okay. Multiplayer mechanics, lol. Another one of these items that goes into my miscellaneous inventory and have no idea what to do with. Whoa. Oh, I see. It's kind of weird how you were invisible until I got close, but I don't claim to know what's going on. Blood gem. Good lord. That's going to be something to upgrades for bleed? Yep. It's kind of freaking me out how you guys just kind of appear in physical reality when I start paying attention to you. No, that was just a Corvian. It's not even the same kind of guy. Oh, that's an Estus upgrade, isn't it? Good. Could always use more of that. The only way out is through. Yeah, could you please exist consistently? Like, the way that you're fading into reality as soon as I start paying attention in your direction is super creepy. It's like nightmare fuel. It's like the kind of thing that literally happens in an actual nightmare. Come on, dogs. You're actually better at the melee game than I am. Well, you're just faster. You don't hit anywhere near as hard as I do. Creepy thing here is you don't actually look like a dog. Not with your face and skull structure. You look more like a human that was kind of mutilated into being a canine thing. Ugh. So the way for me to get into the manor is to go through the cellar, huh? Oh, God, there's a whole pit of you. You're just not going to do me the courtesy of being in corporeal reality until I look at you, right? Oh well, at least I can see where you're going to appear. But while you're kind of faded from reality like this, you've got a humanity phantom vibe going on here, like in the Chasm of the Abyss. Seriously, this is real nightmare stuff. I'm a little bit brain-boned by this. And then I went into this dark area that had a pit open below me, and there was a bunch of floating smoky pairs of eyes. And I don't logically have a reason for knowing this, but I knew that if I looked at them, they would form into a whole zombie person that would try to kill me. Doesn't this sound like a way that you'd describe to your therapist the dream that ended your childhood? 6 spooky ate me. I'll show you to refuse to exist consistently. There could be any amount of treasure hiding in these barrels. Yeah, but more likely there's probably just more inconsistently existing zombies. It's almost like the memory location of the universe keeps losing your guys' bits. Thankfully, you're easy to off, despite your large numbers. Fast climbing no longer takes stamina. Who's in the mood for some tightrope battling? Nope. No falling damage for me today, thank you. I'll let you have all the falling damage. I've already had my fair share, so it wouldn't be fair of me to take any more falling damage. You can have all the falling damage that's left. Although the next time the falling damage delivery guy comes, we're gonna tip him better because I'm afraid he'll spit in our falling damage, and that's just disgusting. Oh yeah, come on up. This'll go well for you. Oh no, I got my share of falling damage again. I'm so sorry. I'll pay for the next one. There. Winter, I can feel you lurking. How about you fuck off? Nonsense. Right now it's summer, and it's so hot and humid in Maryland that it is like legitimately unhealthy to go outside for too long. Really nasty stuff. Which is why wandering through a winter necropolis like this, a gothic winter necropolis, is a nice little bit of escapism. Because I like it when nature acts as my heat sink naturally. And I don't have to spend electrical money to get my abode to a comfortable temperature. I guess you still are if you're paying for heat, but it's much cheaper for me to pay for heat than it is for me to pay for air conditioning. Oh my god, please die! There we go. God, that was embarrassing. Hey, UD, the first 7 times you swung your weapon at a solid wall, it didn't work, but hell, who knows what would happen. Oh god, no. Wait, you are a member of the Invisible Corvians. Oh, man. A little bit of burning damage never hurt. It's not true at all. It hurts the people who I use the burning damage against. But when you're outnumbered, a little extra bit of damage can go a long way. No secret walls here. No, you're not a Corvi. You just scream like one. That doesn't look friendly, whatever that is. Oh my god! Oh! Oh, that is disgusting! All those legs. Ugh. God, I don't care if you would have been hostile. I'm gonna kill you anyway just because you gross me out. Ugh. Oh, yeah. It'd be useful if I end up going to a place where I know I'll die. Man, I'm glad I killed that thing before I came down here. Now, is there going to be 70 more of them about to pop out of the ground? Area opens up a lot. That was the bridge where I first ran from Pluto. Speaking of which, can Pluto jump off the bridge and come down into the water where I have limited mobility and thrash me to death? Oh, yeah, that's exactly what can happen. Oh, boy. Well, this is probably not the way to safety, but the bonfire's close by. Oh, cool. More of you guys, too. Leave me be, Mickey Mouse's dog. Why did he name you after a planetoid, anyway? Oh, and you can breathe lightning. Well, as long as I get the items, I don't have to go back there. Alright, so I gotta find the next Pluto barrier, and I don't think those souls that I dropped off to my right over there are ever going to be recoverable, so just don't waste time. Do the Concord fallacy and just charge on through. It's honestly not that hard to farm up souls in this place anyway, so please be a Pluto barrier right here. Maybe it's just too small for Pluto to get into. Does it know where I am? Just vanished. Huh. So, the small tunnel first or the big doorway here? Small tunnel first, I guess. Drop down forever and die all the time. You're standing on a cliff. I don't know if Pluto just jumped back up while I wasn't looking, but it kind of looked like he just dissolved. Just decided he didn't want to be down here anymore, and... Haha, I'm gone. I don't need a car because I commute through teleportation. Now there's going to be a lot of you, eh? Dung pile, that was a trap. That was definitely a trap. Look, if I can deal with the bone columns in Nito's domain, I can deal with you. It's like you're Gaping Dragon fanboys. Like, if you're a really big fan of ICP, you might dress up like the band does. If you're a really big fan of the Gaping Dragon, you'll disgustingly mutilate your body to look like the Gaping Dragon. excrement-covered ashes. Why? Oh. Ew. So her shop will get new stuff if I give her some ashen poop? What the hell, girl? I mean, I know this is a terrifying nightmare scape that we're all stuck in, but still, you can maintain some standards. Yes. If you give me the mixture of your last campfire along with the dookie that you took on the remnant of that campfire, I will sell you new things. This is batshit crazy adventure game logic. Whoa. Whoa, speaking of Anor Londo. Imminent amazing chest. And I see a black knight over there. Or is that a silver knight? I can't tell. No, this is combining things. So this is Nashandra right here, I think. And that's Guinevere. That's just a throne. And you, I know very well. Oh, Dragon Slayer Great Arrows, huh? Okay. Well, time to roll through some furniture. Come on over here. Let's do this out of the range of your buddy. He wants to shoot me in the back. Okay. Well, how about I shoot your buddy in the back, then? Shoot him in the face. I can't get a beat on him. But I can get a beat on you. What happened to you guys having limitless aggro, by the way? Ah, you can arbitrarily electrify your sword. That's good. Someday I'm just going to be stop being surprised that Dark Souls 1 things are making it into this game. Although I'm a little surprised that a Dark Souls 1 thing is appearing in the same room as a Dark Souls 2 thing. Kind of get the feeling that Dark Souls 2 is kind of like Star Wars Episode 1. It's the thing that even the most diehard Star Wars fan wishes didn't exist and just takes mental pains to ignore the existence of. There was no Tsukihime anime. There was no Disgaea anime. Oh, Frost. And lots... Okay, good. Good job, UD. Probably could have seen that coming. It's alright. The game lets me deal with my own stupidity in a productive way. I feel like I've been here before, but I haven't. I'm too far into the manor now. Oh, invisible dogs too. Yeah, oh my God, the bonfire was far away. Ah, shit. With the way that this game spaces bonfires, I have to think I was pretty close to one. This game has actually been fairly generous with the bonfires, thank goodness. This game has also been fairly generous with just letting the player have a trajectory to simply run through an area once you've experienced it at least once. So you don't have to fight all the enemies every time. You may just have to fight them once. Gone? The knight didn't respawn. Huh. Well, it ain't Anor Londo after all, so But even then, Dark Souls 1 still had really inconsistent rules for the enemies that respawn and the ones that don't. It was basically just an individual case-by-case basis, which means there's no algorithm at all. Yeah, the last time you met a woman with a great scythe, things ended about that badly for you. Oh, yeah, more, yeah, why, okay. No more running through pods. Did this fucking twice now. It's really cool how this ring, when you get to max health, has like a roaring noise. Like a lion that's about to go destroy his prey. By the way, when did you guys get lightning augments on your swords? There's an arrow sticking out of my shoulder and I don't even care. It's like you want to pick my character up and throw her on the grill and roast her up like a kebab. That's it, a kebab. Black knights everywhere, growing out their body hair. Yeah, these all look legit. Nice. May never use it, but still nice to have. Whoa, what? Ornstein's ring. Does it have a different effect here? No, okay. But Smo's hammer. Don't even have to craft it out of a boss soul. It's just a fucking legendary hammer sitting there in a chest. But hey, Executioner Smo was still a legendary enemy. Deserves to have some kind of historical credence, some memento or relic of his great deeds left behind. His great deeds of getting murdered over and over again, but also of murdering over and over again. All right, now where are these damn dogs? They were invisible dogs, right? Yep, they're there. It actually makes you harder to fight when one of my hits knocks you back 1,000 miles, because then I can't combo. What is it with everyone here and being conditionally invisible? I'm the only one who gets to disappear when I use an ability, alright? When I roll, which I'm feeling like pretty much certainly has got to increase my iframes. I could wiki it. As a matter of fact, I probably should wiki it. But also the ring that does this promises to increase my dexterity a bit, so it'd probably be worth it even without, because I rely on dex so heavily. Please. Ah! Fucking dogs. That's weird. Just noticed that. So, when you're holding down the run button and moving forward at full speed, your stamina will drain. But if you're holding down the run button to move just at a slightly faster speed while you're knee-high in water, and you're under the slowed down walking conditions, moving faster there does not drain your stamina. That's odd. Look how aged the painting is, which, I mean, makes complete sense. Like, in the modern day, the Mona Lisa doesn't look like it was just freshly painted either. You see this crack along the side here, and everything's all kind of monochrome and washed out. That's a nice touch to make the painting that was very colorful and robust in Dark Souls 1 look like it's very aged. Like thousands of years aged, probably. Man, I don't feel like dogs have given me this much trouble since the lower Berg in Dark Souls 1, or level 1-2 in Demon Souls. Yeah. The fact that we don't have Demon Souls on the Switch is pretty upsetting, but Sony will never ever let that happen. Okay, I've got to find a smarter way to do this. I have to poke out that magician up there, getting pelted with soul arrows while taking on 2 dogs. That just can't happen. Thankfully, though, just like the character Moko Fujiwara, I keep rising from the ashes no matter how many times I die, and I only stop when the pain gets too great to handle. The pain is enormous, as Manning once said. See, look at this. I'm moving in like thigh-high water that's enforcing the slower movement condition, and it's not draining my stamina. But it will drain my stamina as soon as I can move at full speed. Is that a bug, or was that intentional? Because trying to run through water will make you go slower and also drain your stamina in real life. Because, you know, water's heavy. It's hard to move through. It's kind of the idea, right? God damn it! Why are dogs giving me so much trouble? I don't get it. Alright, fuck that route. I'll go the other way for now. Sick of those assholes. Alright, when in doubt, go somewhere else. Oh, for serious? Ah! This game gives you bonfires so generously, and I keep missing them! God damn it, I hate myself. Alright, fine. Hey, I have some fire remnants covered in shit.
Gracious, let this. I only hope the.
Nourishment? Ew. Please tell me you're just thinking about using it for fertilizer for your garden or something. No more embers, huh? Because that's really what I could use more of. Could always use more embers. Ah. People stopped being invisible while underground. You know, which is what usually happens. For some reason, I fear you less than I fear those fucking dogs. You're a little stronger than your buddies up top. You're definitely stronger than your buddies up top. You are about the same as your buddies up top. Oh, more invisible people. Okay. Whatever. You bleed all the same. If it bleeds, we can speak cliches about it. Look at that cold, dark sky. Look at that cold, bright tundra. This kind of makes me think how difficult it might be to ever see anything outdoors in Antarctica. Antarctica? Why is that hard to pronounce? Antarctica. There we go. Because the sun would constantly be blasting off all the snow everywhere. Like, you just could not go outdoors without sunglasses. You'd fucking want to die. In the dungeon now. Dungeon after dark. God damn it. That fucking startled me. That sounded like a Corvian scream, but who even knows? Die, Hollowed. Now, who the shit screamed in here? My nerves cannot handle that right now. Whoa, you got a brand, huh? Oh, ew, 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 ew. Oh, gross. You knocked me down with your brand and then you burned me to death. Ugh. I feel my flesh sizzling. Ugh. There. As long as you don't blindside me, you're easy to deal with. Of course. Oh, this game loves setting up traps for the player. So, I'm just down here now, right? Hello, leeches. Would you like to burn? I'll take that as a yes. But this is the sewer hell area of the game, right? By the way, I don't have any items that heal bleed, right? Oh, I do. And that gets rid of the leeches. Nice. And that's the only one I had. So let's spend a few hundred years exploring the sewer hell, because that's how these games work. Oh, no! You got a leech dude who came out of your guts. Oh, it's a close quarters combat. A lot of CQC is going to be happening in here. Oh, another one of you. I told you I wasn't in the mood tonight. I have a headache. You're surrounded by allies. So it's not really wise for me to get in too close there, I don't think. Wait, what's killing me? Something's killing me. How did my health bar shrink so much? What happened? I'm very confused. This... Wow. So that thing has like some kind of a curse aura that shrinks my health bar. That's incredible. Can you get it straight up to 0? Okay, it does seem to recover with time. Wow, look, I'm all like black. Ew. Looks like my skin is got a 9th degree burn. And I don't mean black like the ethnicity. I mean like charred actual charcoal black. Ugh. Man, if you could just minimize the size of my health bar completely for free, this is going to be a very expensive place to try to get through. Anything? God damn it. Oh, stop that shit, man. So is it when I'm pulling items off of corpses? Is that where the screaming's coming from? No. Okay, the branding also slows me quite badly. Look at that. Man. You just don't have a health bar here. Whatever that attack is that minimizes my health bar, seems like it's some kind of aura projectile or something. I have to get the zombies over here. I can't take all 3 of you. Yeah, my health bar just vanished again. So is it a projectile, or is it just being close to you that does it? Yeah, it's like whenever you... Are you staring at me with the glowing eyes? Is that how it works? Wow. That's truly shitty. Do I lose my embering too? Or does that recover as soon as the effect wears off? My current health doesn't restore, though. So, I have to keep the branders from giving me a sexy eye. Whenever they give me the sexy eye, all my health disappears. Good God. I'll help you out, man. Maybe it's more like the mind flayers and demon souls. Because if they got a hold of you, they could almost one-shot you just by stabbing you through the head. Yeah, you're more like the mind flayers, aren't you? Except really, you're even more insidious than they are, because you can minimize my health bar without even getting close to me. Smoldering iron, oh yeah. But it's just a branding iron, though. Pale pine resin? I'm betting magic augment? Yeah, magic augment. Good. Sticky white stuff. I'll hang on to that. One zombie is no threat, but a whole army of them will mess you up. Yeah, here we go. Some horrible noises nearby. Ew, ew, ew! What are you? Just die preemptively. And thanks for not attacking me, which makes me wonder if I even should have struck you. Alright, let's test the thesis. Will this guy scream horribly when I take the item off of him? Thesis disproven. Alright. I know absolutely nothing. But I do know that there was a door down there that I should be able to unlock now. Too many of you. Yeah, I killed your buddy up top, and completely reasonable of you to want revenge. Oh, God, so horrifying. That golem head, ugh. Oh, wait, you can't come out here, can you? Why should I even bother with you? My precious. What's ours it is, and real ransacked, filthy little hobbitals. Golem, golem. You see, people used to be impressed with my Gollum impression until we later realized that Andy Serkis just didn't really do anything special at all. I mean, with the voice alone. I'm not saying there's other good parts of his performance with the rotoscoping and everything that were pretty cool. But just his voice isn't a special or novel voice. Like, every man can do a Gollum accent. Hell, for all I know, half the women or all the women could do Gollum accents too. That's ours it is. You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you. Mimic? Close quarters mimic. Alright, let's do this. Rah! Die really hard. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah! Oh, yeah. Could always use more of those. There's something fun going on out there. Oh, hey guys. Just as long as there's not more of those branders, I can deal with normal melee mobs. That's fine. So, if the branders are like the prison wardens, you guys are like low-level security guards, right? My God, how many of you are there? You're weak, at least. Bonfire down here, maybe, hopefully. Or just a way back to the first bonfire. Another one of you. Hi. I won't engage you just yet. Wait a second. What weapons is he wielding? It kind of fell into the ground. It looked like he was wielding a hammer and sickle. Although it might have been like a dagger and sickle. Let's try socialism that isn't an autocracy. Can we do that? Maybe, yes? Pickaxe. Oh, hi, rats. Even you would be less trouble than the dogs. Giant's gonna animate. 3, 2, 1. UD gets smashed, and there's just a UD smear left on the granite. Yeah, fuck the crystal slug. It's not worth dying over. I can come back for it later. Yeah, because there's no way I can hit the crystal slug without also waking up the giant. So I'll come back for this one if I need to. Small rodents should be friends of humans. Not these guys, though. Small rodents like gerbils or hamsters. Domesticated rabbits. Oh, shit! And I'm out of Estus too. God damn it, this ain't good. Does this open? Please tell me it opens. Yes, it opens. Okay, thank God. So I probably just earned my way back here. I can't engage these guys. I'm gonna die as soon as I try. Yep. Oh, almost. Oh no! I'm just out of the frying pan into the fire. I'm just making it worse on myself. Oh God! Don't know where I'm going. I'm just hoping that I'm going in the direction that's gonna lead me back somewhere safe. It's not looking like it, though. Shit! I was trying to lure you off the platform. Dragon torso stone? What the hell? If I could pause, I'd look at it. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Living on a prayer right now. This has got to get me a path back to where I've been, so that all of this isn't wasted. I'll worry about that later. All I'm worried about now is securing my entry. It doesn't matter. I mean, my scythe cannot block enough to keep me alive if I get hit. That must go back to where I've been recently, right? Yeah. These dudes, I was just here. Okay, good. Which means I should be able to run down here from the bonfire pretty easily. But let's see then if I've got a better path I can secure before I die. Simple gem. Oh, that's probably just for neutral upgrades, right? Which is the kind of thing I used to do with the Great Scythe. That's okay. I do have a path back there now, I think. Whoa, way too close. It's like they're living but not. Gain the torso of a dragon and a dragon's roar, a transformation that is irreversible until death. Huh. If that's a one-time consumable, then I'm scared to ever use it, because I have to use it at least once as an experimentation. Alright, so I have a quicker way to get back down here now. But what is there to do here? Oh, thank goodness. Oh my God, there's a butt ton of you! Why, oh why? Don't brand me, mama. Any items in here? No, but probably killing you will give me one, which I can't really do right now because I'm super outnumbered. Have no health at all. No health whatsoever. They got me down to like 1 hit point somehow. Oh, that looks like a boss entrance. There must be a bonfire on the way down here that I ran past. Is that the spear chucker again? Profane Capital. Yeah, I know. There's... Oh boy, you're a Corvian on steroids! Ow. You know what? Just never mind. I'm gonna go profane this capital elsewhere. And hope to Christ there's a bonfire around the next corner. No boss arena. But I'm sure that Wyvern, or whatever the hell that thing was, is going to come in and try to stab me to death. I feel like I can hear a bonfire nearby. Hope that's not just wishful thinking. Oh, thank God. Stretch. Oh, that's an emote, really? Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so I've got a safer place to explore this madness from. Ever more Estus. Always, always more Estus.
Just wasn't he? Pretty be careful.
10 Estus uses. And since I'm not getting regeneration gems slammed at my face constantly, this is actually really good and necessary. So I guess, actually, before I go further in the Profane Capital, now that I've got a better bonfire to work with, I want to see if I can get through that portion of the Boreal Valley. God, you're so jumpy. Even when you get hit, it's just an evasive tactic. You get knocked back really far, and that usually takes you outside of my strike range. Except that one time that it kind of didn't. And you have frost damage on your bite. God fucking damn it. Yeah, Notsen's Demon Souls have dogs giving me this much trouble. Well, sorry, Lower Berg and Dark Souls. I need to do more damage, which means I probably need to burn them to death. Just like you should do to everyone who wrongs you in real life. Look, even the rug is crumpled and tattered and old and threadbare and worn through. It's like someone pulled ancient furnishings and decorations directly out of Lordran and Drangleic. Do you roll around in panic if I light you on fire? Oh, because the fire does a small amount of damage over time, eh? I'll have to waste that one, sadly. Come out here, you icy-mouthed bastards. More dogs. Yep, of course. It's a Souls game. There's always more dogs. Yeah, the damage over time makes you do like a panic roll. And it's really that, not the mere extra damage of the fire that makes it easier to fight. The fact that you stand still for a second so I can actually hit you. It's a weird thing about video games. There's lots of indirect ways that you can increase your damage per second that don't involve directly increasing your damage per second, if that makes sense. Like something that lets you hit more frequently. Without directly making your own weapon hit harder than it otherwise would. Ah, good, good, good. I feel that a boss must await me soon. On the other side of this mountain of frost-bitten dog corpses. More pilfered furniture. More invisible enemies. Alright, come on down, let's do this. If I could kill the soldiers of the Lost Bastille, I can do this. This has got to be intentional, right? Pretty soon I'll probably have enough of those shards to upgrade my bow again. But I don't know if mere large Titanite shards can go any further for my scythe. I probably have to get, like, Titanite chunks. Don't lay down on the job, man. Otherwise some random interloper will come out of nowhere and kill the shit out of you. Yeah, it's almost as if the royalty of Lordran and Drangleic got together and hosted like a flea market or a yard sale. We have lots of frosty vases and tall candle braziers, and we have tattered floor rugs and old paintings of our family members that don't really look that good anymore. A trap? Yes. Somebody gonna drop down from above? Climb up from the railing? No? Okay. But I hear something fun up here. Yep, you guys. Wow! You have what looks like a life hunt scythe. Only complete bastards would use a scythe, though. Look, I don't care if you use a frosty augment. I was using the Great Scythe before you were born, Sonny. Not my character, I mean me, the player. Oh, there's a boss wall. Bam! So maybe I shouldn't have been using up all my augments, but yeah, whatever. It's my first time through this area. I have no effing clue what I'm doing. Aha! Ahahaha! That's going to be a path up from a bonfire. Good, good, good. Alright, so I'll be able to quickly run over to whatever the heck this boss is and take 79 bajillion attempts. Hello! I became the Deacon of the Deep. That's what kind of what he looks like. He looks like Pope Palpatine before the grossing of his flesh. Sadly, I know that all the Pope Palpatine jokes were made many years ago for... What was the papal name? Was that Benedict? I'm going to check right now. Let's open this up first, and then I'll check. Pope Benedict. The guy who everybody thought looked like Sheev Palpatine. Ah, yes, his first name is Sheev. Oh, God. Alright. What fun awaits me? Pontiff Sullivan? Sullivan. How do you pronounce that? Sullivan. Sullivan. I'm gonna say it's maybe pronounced a lot like Suleiman. Oh, another bloke with a giant flaming sword. Didn't already get my fill of that. Well, whatever. At least you're starting the fight with your giant flaming sword, so I can get lots of practice on it. My first attempt, I didn't do a single hit point of damage. Attempt number 2. Suleiman. Yeah, until someone corrects me, I'm going to pronounce him like Suleiman the Magnificent. Suleiman wearing an onion hat. Got a fire sword and a magic sword. Badass. Got great range. Oh God, you hit like a freight train. Yeah, you can two-shot me basically. At most, 3-shot me. Wow. Attempt number 5. Though I hesitate to call these attempts. It's more like just walking in and dying immediately. God, he moves so fast. It's like being within his strike range is guaranteed to take a hit almost. Like, tells don't even matter. The telegraphing doesn't even matter if he executes an attack at light speed. God, that combo. This is starting to feel like Surtur from La Mulana 2. Like, it's really quick to get into this boss fight, but you die instantly. Like, just set foot in there, and boom, dead, boom, dead, boom, dead. I don't want to spend 87 attempts on this guy, too. Oh, no! Ah! With each attempt, I'm not getting the chance to learn anything. He's killing me too quickly. Step inside and die instantly. It's like you wouldn't learn anything at college if they expelled you on your first day on campus, right? Yeah, so far every boss has had a second form, so what's this guy got? Oh, we're doing the Corvian thing, huh? Oh no, a clone? Wow. Can the clone... Yeah, the clone can hurt me physically, okay. More like a ghostly image. Wow. I should probably farm up some stat points, shouldn't I? Okay, purchasing some stat points. I greatly fear this will not be enough to matter. Your health bar just, like, doesn't matter in this fight. If he touches you, he kills you. Attempt number 20. Okay. Okay. It has become abundantly clear that I am not supposed to be here yet. I barely have any opportunity to learn. So, unless somebody has like some amazingly helpful advice that can really give me a leg up in this, it'll probably just be time for me to go explore more of the profane capital before I come back here. I'll do that next time.